Hey y'all, hope everybody's doing fabulous today. So I am working with a new mic and I really hope that it picks up the majority of the sketchiness and everything else that's part of the drawing process. We shall see. My last one, it just seemed to have such an echo and I didn't really like the big echo feeling. But yes, let's see here. What kind of, I don't even remember what kind of lead I have in here. I can't remember if it's the red or if it's not. What should not be the red? And it may be out. Let's see here. I am gonna try, let's see here. I don't know if I want to do red. Do I want to do red? I'll do red. I'll stick to the red. I think it'd be a little bit easier to do. I haven't played with any of the other colors just yet. So I hope everybody's gaming adventures are going good and your wishing is going good in Genshin and your warps are going good as well. I just hope everything's good. Like, I just want positive vibes, positive feelings, positive everything, because I don't like negativity. I really don't. There's too much negative in life for us to like dwell on things like that. It's just gonna be extremely loose and probably pretty light now that I think about it. So needless to say, this is Hu Tao from Genshin Impact. It's technically, by the time this video comes out, it should be her birthday, so it's gonna be quite interesting to say the least. This is actually my first time ever sketching her. I mean, I had an idea concept that I wanted to do, but that was not like in the cards for this moment. So we'll kind of. And honestly, no lie, I would not recommend starting drawing the way that I did. Let's see. Also, her hat kind of gives me like Alice in Wonderland kind of vibes. Just draw her without hair. Be fun. Right there. Mouth there. Oh, looks partly correct. As I mentioned before, I'm really trying not to press too hard. Normally, I end up drawing these characters on my iPad first, but you know what? Today I said no. We're just winging it. So I have been doing, of course, the usual Genshin gaming. Been working with some Honkai Star Rail stuff, trying to level up those characters. I've been really working on, I leveled up Dan Hong, leveled him up a good bit, and then I'm working currently on Jeppy to try to get him pretty leveled up as well. Oh, what in the world was I doing? And then I think I wanted to work on the Robin. I wanted to work on Robin some. So this has got like a little star medallion looking thing. I don't know. Like that, maybe. May not be like the absolute most accurate. Oh Lord, but it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, pencils is not really my strong suit, to say the least. It is all a learning curve, 100%, because it's been quite a while since I've actually done some pencil drawings. Alright, let's do a little bigger one. So if we do one bigger one here and kind of do this pose, like her little spooky, literal, scary skeleton kind of pose. I want to do something maybe more so like her tongue sticking out or something. Nah. I know some people do that pose as well. I'm trying to my goal is to keep this one short today. Not go too crazy, you know. I've noticed some characters, either they got like 3 lashes or 1 lash, or they got like no lashes. It just all varies. One, 2, and 3 would be about where her forehead is. So once again, this hat. Go ahead and kind of put the hat right there, and then we're gonna go. Guess it'll be right about here, maybe. She has this like belt looking thing right here. Pencil is a humbling experience. Really makes me love digital. But honestly, to learn more about how best to develop certain things, develop your style, sometimes it's good just to honestly, it's like part of her hair is flat and then the other side kind of curves out. But it's good to get back to the basics, you know. So honestly, this one's got her hand. It's an odd angle. But it's like part of her outfit and everything, it's covered. Well, I just made this one a funny meme. Because I have to realize this part of her, it's like coming from behind her ear, I think. Oops, sorry. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's just coming from behind her ear. She's got these like parts. I guess it's part of her hat. Because, you know, she has got some dark humor. Like, she just does. That's just who she is. Okay. So we're gonna kind of go. I don't have the best of, like, certain writing skills. Ugh. Okay. We're just gonna. Book your dates now. Oh, you can't tell me she wouldn't be standing outside the funeral parlor with a sign like that. Oh, she totally would. She totally would be standing out there with a sign just saying that. Oh my word. I feel like the more that I practice this, the better off I will get, because it does get a little bit hard sometimes to figure out how best to lay things out. Alright, I'll put the eyes through here. Give her a little button nose, figure out. I always have an issue, like I mentioned before, like with the face angle of stuff. Okay, totally made her head super crooked. But, you know, we're just gonna turn this. That's fine. Oh, it's a ring. I thought she had a tattoo on her finger. I was like, wow, that's pretty progressive. Yeah, I had her eyes like way too low. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this up just so I can kind of halfway do this right. Maybe the next time I do one of these, I'll go ahead and... What I should have done, honestly, I should have just sketched out on the iPad first, because that would have helped. I don't know if I want to add any color to this or not. I don't know if that would help it or hurt it or what. I definitely need to learn not to press so hard with these pens, because I don't know if you can see it. Probably not, it may not focus, but it's so fine. Oh, need to make sure not to press too hard. So actually, this part kind of fixed this issue. Think of it in like terms of like how a sticker would be. I mean, who knows? I may be totally messing this up. You know, it wouldn't be the first time I mess something up. That's just the way of life. You have to learn. And then whenever you learn, you mess things up, and it's a frustrating learning process is what it is. But it's one that we all have to go through and figure out what works best for us, and not only in art, but like, you know, in life in general. Okay. I didn't go erasing all the red off of this one because I was just gonna let it be as a learning thing. She kind of has like this little belt buckle thing up on the side too. But we're gonna just keep the arms short and stubby. Short and stubby arms. Honestly, we're gonna take that like that because I did her body in more of a front-facing pose. So we're gonna leave that be. I apologize for anybody who really likes Hotel, but I have made her extremely derpy. I'm curious to know as to how the progression of my art and whatnot's gonna go. The more that I practice and work in like certain styles and certain aspects. As I mentioned before, we all have to practice to get to where we need to be. Practice does not make perfect, but it does show improvement. I think sometimes some people, like me too, like really and truthfully, but like we forget that we are just human. Like you see people go out and make really amazing art, amazing content, and it just flows. And it's the most beautiful thing that's like ever seen, right? But we forget that people have off days too. Like you can't always produce the most amazing of everything all the time. Wish it was possible. But of course that's another thing that just requires some practice. Once you do have the practice, it does help. It helps a good bit. I find it hilarious how her and Baju do not get along because, you know, Baju, he goes to any length to save people, and he's even said it before countless times, like, there's not no limit for him. He will do whatever he can to save people. Just imagine her going like, boo. I guess, what is this, like a little talisman on her head? I really should, like, research some of the stuff a little bit more. But, you know, life, it just... There's so much going on in life at the moment. I'm counting down for me to have a major surgery coming up, so... I'm trying to put stuff out in advance as well. Does she? Yeah, she kind of has like a shadow. Needless to say, I can already see it now, like how crooked the eyes are. Ugh. That's why I just want to take liquify and push them up. But let's see what I can do. Don't know which way I want to start. Okay, just do it. I am learning that that's probably the better thing, is to like step back from the whole digital, you know, step back and focus on things and figure out how to hold a pencil again, you know, because there is no undo button when it comes to the traditional. And also, that ink gets on you pretty good, so I'll try not to do that. What is this? This is like a little star thing right here. Alright, and then we have her. It's like a sakura blossom. Which honestly, I probably should have done that before I did. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals? 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw the 5th one in there. So like she has like this talisman. It also has flower on it, it looks like. And then she's got this cord. Okay. Honestly, I think it's because of this that I've got. Kind of made her hair more somewhat symmetrical. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. I'm sorry. Don't mean to kick you off of my viewing on here. That should have nice black nail polish. I also find that this pen sometimes it like catches, which is weird. Honestly, if she's holding a sign, this sleeve, yeah, let's say this would be like the darkest part of it. Honestly, probably the most simplest fingers. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And bring this pinky finger on out. Sketchbook Mondays is just more so meant to be like relaxing and chill environment. And I'm hoping, as I mentioned before, that the mic works. Honestly, I should just get the bigger. You know, honestly, like I mentioned before, it may not be like my absolute favorite. This past couple ones may not be like my absolute favorite, but I still have to embrace it, you know. Embrace the imperfections because we're only human. Like that's just a natural course of stuff. Like we're just human. I mean, like she actually says a lot of this stuff in the game, honestly. Like she really does. I don't know, I kind of messed up the eyes, but it is what it is. Alright, let me go through and erase it real quick and come back. Because in my mind, the idea sounded cute, but that may be a whole nother thing on what it is and what it really ain't. What I may do for the next sketch video, sketchbook one, so I may go ahead and do this sketch with the red and then come back and then play with the idea of just using like a blue ink pen and just coloring that way. I don't know why, but this purple has more of a blue look, and it could be because of the red ink on some, or not red ink, the red pencil. Maybe it brings out different colors in it. But it's fun, it's relaxing, it's good to do something different. Alrighty, so I guess what I will do now is I'm gonna color in his mouth. See if that does anything. She's just like, no. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end this one here because I don't want to mess with it too much because I really don't have 100% idea of what I want to do. So I thought that was cute. I love the little spooky, scary skeleton kind of vibe. She's definitely gonna be drawn at Halloween, and there's the Honkai Star Rail character as well. I would love to draw around Halloween, so maybe we'll revisit her in Halloween time. I know that they've got some things coming up like Inktober, so I may just look up a whatchamacallit, like an outline for October as well, and to get that mentally prepared and lined up and ready, because that would be a challenge in itself. But that could be in this sketchbook as well. Like what I probably could do, it'd be kind of cute, is to have like a week on one page kind of thing, to split it up, like, or just split up the whole entire thing. So we'll see how that does. That would be an idea, instead of doing a day per page, because then that would take up a lot of pages, which isn't impossible. But maybe like do 4 on like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing for October. That should be fun. I've never done it before. We're doing new things, we're learning new things, and going from there. Alrighty. So until the next video, which will be on Wednesday, that's going to be a color with me session / draw with me session. And as I mentioned before, I have got the new outro and intro and doing my little character throughout. And we'll see how this one does. Fingers crossed it all goes good. Okay, until the next video, everybody, I hope you stay safe, you're doing fabulous, your gaming adventures are wonderful, and your drawing adventures as well if you're drawing along with me. And until the next video, bye-bye!